Welcome back, everybody, to Serene Queen TV. I'm your host, T. How are y'all doing today? Today, I'm going to talk about Jill Scott and this crazy-ass dog whistle that she did via national anthem. So please like, share, and subscribe, and let's talk in the comments. Okay. I found this video of her singing through Mob Radio. Shout out to Mob. But when it comes to Jill Scott doing this, I'm just like, this is nothing but NAACP Boule nigga antics. Like, which Boule nigga put you up to this? You know, you got a bag for this bullshit. Because it's just like, look, I get it. There are things going on, but y'all have to understand, a lot of that shit is psyops. It's a part of the game. It's a part of the black and white chessboard. You know, if you don't know, Trayvon Martin's dad is a Freemason. It was all a sacrifice. It's a lot of these murders of these people that go big and like take the country's attention and stuff. They be Freemasonic ritual sacrifices, ritual murders. You know, it be for the Matrix. They be killing these people to further the Matrix agenda and all of this weird shit. It be like real weird psyoppy shit going on, for real. So stop buying into all of it. I know I don't agree with black men being gunned down in the streets and all of that. I don't believe in police brutality. I don't trust cops. I know they're above the law. I don't fuck with none of that shit. I'm not Blue Lives Matter, but I'm also not Black Lives Matter. I'm for lay the fuck low and stay out that shit. Like, for real, stay up out that shit. All of that shit. Stay out that Freemasonry shit. Stay out that crime shit. Stay out of devilment, period. Lay the fuck low. Live in peace. Get your money and, you know what I'm saying, stack your money fast and go. Like, don't be involved in anything that is going to take you down a dark rabbit hole. When it comes to Jill Scott and all of this, it's just like, Jill, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you are out here, Jill Scott is out here trying to keep black people in a low vibration. You sing this slow, haunting national anthem, quote unquote, because you want to get black people riled up. You're an agent of chaos. You're getting paid to be an agent of chaos. You know, to use your talent for bad. Up here, trying to get black people in a low vibrational, emotional state about ritual sacrifice fucking murders from the same people who were hiring you, so that they leave this fest angry and all the other shit. On a deeper level, I think this happened at Essence Fest. On a deeper level, part of the reason why I think New Orleans has spiraled into a like really weird descent of darkness is because they have that fucking La Serene or some type of like water spirit statue like over Lee Circle, something like Mommy Water, something like Marine Kingdom energy, and they have that sitting in the city. And I noticed like the city has just really deteriorated bad over the last few years. It's really weird, and I think that that's that fucking statue. And now here comes Jill Scott for Essence Fest promoting all this debauchery and all this other shit, and they were promoting a lot of, you know, just always promoting some nigga shit at Essence Fest. I think last year Nicki did a great job. But, you know, again, her music is still kind of, you know, explicit itself. Then Megan is there this year. So it's just, that's what they do for black people. And a lot of that is just our culture. We just embrace a lot of low vibrational shit. But I don't need any more people in our community, especially rich celebrities, trying to, you know, talk about, oh, just all of this black suffering. Black people are still suffering. There is still racism. There is still systematic racism. There is still a whole agenda and everything that's being worked against us. But part of it is y'all. Part of it is y'all. Y'all are the pawns in the game that keep this shit up. Because instead of trying to continue to stand strong as a movement and really fucking rock with each other, we continue to sell out and go fuck with them goddamn ooze. And you know what I'm talking about. And Oohs. Like, we still go fucking with them. And what do? Join this Boule bullshit and continue to talk about, the oppression. But bitch, you are getting a check off of keeping your people oppressed and keeping your people, downtrodden. And again, in a state of constant victimization and low vibration instead of lifting your people up. Black people are getting fucking rich. A lot of black people at fucking Essence Fest are not suffering, are not down bad. A lot of people in the city of New Orleans are. And that in itself is also, again, there is a huge system in New Orleans, and a lot of it is rooted in dark arts. It is so obvious to see when you open your eyes. A lot of the mess going on in New Orleans between, again, the black and the white, and this classism shit, and this caste system that New Orleans still has, and this awful, corrupt political system, is because it's a lot of the fucking politicians messing with that voodoo, dark arts, witchcraft, sorcery, all type of shit is going on. There are so many people who are practicing dark magic in the city of New Orleans, it makes no sense. And a lot of it are people who are wealthy. A lot of it is the wealthy. And people involved in the church system, the school systems, and the political system. Please believe. I am from New Orleans. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. It is some real shit. And with Essence Fest, it's like, again, there's a lot of black people there who are thriving. Miel Organics, Camille Rose Naturals, they were there bringing a lot of money into the city. Essence Magazine, Condé Nast as a whole, bringing a lot of money into that city every single year for black people. A lot of black business owners in the city who are employing black people who are doing well. But it's also a lot of black people who are killing each other. We are doing so much harm to each other. And a lot of the people committing the heinous crimes around New Orleans are black people. There is no reason why we are, dragging and killing elderly women. This is a story. I think the woman was like 60 or 70 years old. Some people broke into her car, stole her car, trying to get her out the car so bad. They end up, she was trying to hang on to, I think, her door or something. And her arm ended up getting fucking ripped off. And the woman ended up dying. All this crazy shit. All this crazy shit from people who were all under the age of fucking 18, 19 years old. Black people, us, we gotta take responsibility. New Orleans should be another fucking black Atlanta. Louisiana as a fucking whole. Black people should have Louisiana popping like we got fucking Atlanta rocking and popping. Like we got a lot of Houston rocking and popping. But what do we also have in all of those cities? Intense crime on others and each other. I'm not going back and forth with y'all about this. Look at the fucking news reports. Black lives matter, but to who? Because when you robbing your brother and killing his sisters and all this other shit behind chains and jewelry and bags, do black lives matter to you? And I'm gonna shoot this nigga to get back, for them killing my nigga and my ops and all of this and ski mask and come on. Cut the bullshit. Cut the self-victimization out. We got to become accountable. Having all of these kids, selling all of these drugs, having kids out of wedlock. Nothing wrong with procreation, but having all of these kids out of wedlock and abandoning them. What the fuck? Having all of these kids, showing them how to shake ass, sell drugs, scam, sell pussy, all of that. What are we doing? Rapping, making it, we really got it in our mind nowadays. Everybody want to rap. I don't even see niggas wanting to play ball like that no more. Everybody just want to rap. Everybody just want to rack their way into a bag. And it's just like, again, what do we know that lifestyle leads to? Like, ultimately Satanism, which is going to kill you. Which is going to, it's giving your soul. Like, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. The amount of crime in New Orleans is at an all-time high because of mainly young black people. Mainly young black people. So if there's blood in the streets, there is blood in the streets, Jill Scott, but it's being shed by our own. Because we are killing our own. Like, y'all not about to over-exaggerate a few ritualistic murders. And I know that white cops have done a lot of harm to black people. But when we look at the statistics of the crime that is going on, that has been going on for the last decade, black on black crime is still at an all-time high. It is still at an all-time high. I understand wrongful convictions. I understand unfair trials and all of that. I get how court cases and the system does rob black men and gives them more time and arrests them at a higher rate, and I get that too. I understand. I'm not going to ignore that. But I'm also not going to ignore when it comes to your average daily crime that is being committed out here in these streets. Violent crime, theft, burglary, auto theft, all of that. You know, any type of break-ins, breaking and entering, assault, all of that stuff. It is still us hurting each other more than anybody else. It is still us. Like, it is still us. And the agents of chaos of the Matrix, the black people who are getting a bag off of keeping you believing that, you know, oh, we're so oppressed. We're this and that. We are not as oppressed as we used to be. Again, there are things in place, but we are not as oppressed. Black people are getting degrees and getting education and getting jobs, and black women are buying homes. Black women are getting investment from Goldman Sachs. Black women are starting businesses at a higher rate than ever. Again, getting degrees, starting businesses, buying homes, all things that lead to intense levels of generational wealth. So I'm not about to sit here and go back and forth and play with Jill Scott. I feel like this was, again, a dog whistle to get y'all. You know, every time we supposed to be at a motherfucking nice festival, chilling, drinking, eating all the good food. We in New Orleans, bitch. We eating good. And what she go do? Oh, now you want to do the most with this fucking national anthem to bring down the vibration and Agent of Chaos, y'all. People should have booed her whole ass. I'm disappointed in her. I'm disappointed. But her, Chrisette Michelle, all of them who be doing shit for these little bags, even Kanye his damn self, you know, y'all gonna fucking learn. Stop supporting these Boule ass niggas. Support your local artists who's talented. But these Boule people, they irking my fucking nerves because they really don't mean us no damn well. You know, all that black wealth up in there, and here you go talking about, oh, we just down bad, so bad, blood in the streets. And they gotta do what they gotta do too, because a presidential, you know, this election is coming up, so they gotta do shit to really rock up the black community. Please don't be surprised if another ritualistic murder happens within the next 18 months, because just like, or they pull something, or they pull something with, again, these aliens and all this other shit, because they gotta pull, these niggas is grasping at straws. They gotta pull whatever rabbit out of a motherfucking hat that they gotta do to push Satan's plan. And that's ultimately to chip you and take your soul and have you sexually confused. And once Satan got your soul, he can do with it what he wants, which is to ultimately destroy it, just for the fun of it. There's no even grand plan, you know, because ultimately they want to fucking replace your ass with bots, you know, because this is all just one big fucking freak fest to try to play God, be God, and dethrone God, and all this other weird ass shit. It's deep, y'all. It's deep. The rabbit hole goes deep. This type of programming, if you're always in a state of low vibration, you know, that affects your everyday life. But have a lovely day. Talk to y'all in the next one. Bye.